Fuck me running, dude. This is amazing.
Alright, I finished Saints Row 1 through 4, and I'm left with one more game to review. Well, technically 2, but I'll get to that one later. For now, I'm talking about Gat Outta Hell. Released in 2015, Gat Outta Hell is the most recent and maybe, possibly last game in the original Saints Row timeline. It's a $20 standalone Saints Row 4 expansion featuring almost nothing but side activities. Right off the bat, if you're not into side activities, this isn't for you. Although I think it's safe to say that the vast majority of the Saints Row community quite likes activities, myself included, so I don't think they alienated too many people here. So the Saints are still on that pesky spaceship, they haven't done anything to fix Earth or find a new planet to inhabit, they're still where they were at the end of Saints Row 4. Anyway, it's Kinsey's birthday and the Saints throw a party for her, and everyone starts playing with a Ouija board. A Ouija board, an Ouija board, a damn spirit board, whatever. The boss is sucked into hell by Satan in order to marry his daughter, Jezebel. The logic behind this is that the boss has caused so much mayhem more than any other human, and Satan thinks that the boss would be a perfect husband for his daughter. Hoping to get his friend back, Johnny Gat uses the spirit board to suck himself into hell. Oh, and Kinsey comes too.
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
Yeah, I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine.
As soon as they find themselves in hell, they also find that Altor and Dane Vogel, the antagonists of Saints Row 2, have branched out to the underworld. Upon meeting him again, he devises a plan to help the Saints get their leader back from Satan. Basically, if you piss off Satan enough, he'll want to fight you, and if you beat him, you get the boss back. Simple. Gat is also given Lucifer's cracked halo, giving him super sprinting powers, the ability to fly, and a variety of super attacks. The main difference here in the superpowers between Saints Row 4 and Gat Outta Hell is Gat has wings. He can actually fly. The gliding from Saints Row 4 is gone, and it actually feels obsolete compared to Gat's wings. The flying feels very smooth and is so much fun to execute. Think Saints Row 2's flying mechanics, but at a much faster pace. It's honestly my favorite part of the whole game. You're given a choice to either play as Gat or Kinsey, and I know it's Kinsey's birthday and all, but I'm playing as Gat. Anyway, for the most part, you're just doing side missions. There's a meter of Satan's anger that fills up with each activity you do. After completing each section, you get a cutscene that progresses the plot, and once Satan's wrath is full, you get to fight him. The side missions are pretty good for the most part. It makes sense that a game where you play as Gat is filled with nothing but side missions. The character of Johnny Gat has always been about killing as many people as possible, and he's apparently taken up a new hobby with singing.
Counting on us!
You think I don't know?
Anyway, some of the activities are taken from the early games, some are remixed versions, and some are brand new. I'd say most of them are pretty fun, but there's obviously the occasional dull activity. There's no customization this time, which is disappointing due to it being my favorite part of the Saints Row series, but it makes sense this time around. It's just an expansion, and you don't even play as the boss. On top of all that, there's also a new map. Although it's only half the size of Steelport, I think it's much superior. For one, the map was constructed with superpowers in mind. 2, although the map is just as dirty as Steelport, it makes much more sense here. It's hell. 3, there's a lot of attention to detail here. There's a variety in how the different districts look, there's plenty of landmarks to look at, there's also lots of clever ads to read. That's a big check in the map department. After getting Satan's attention, you kick his ass. Right before killing him, Kinsey is sent back to the Saints' ship, and Gat is sent to heaven. God thanks Gat for showing the devil who's boss, and as a token of his gratitude, he offers Gat one of several possible rewards. These rewards are just multiple endings. There's 5 endings to choose from, 6 if you 100% the game, and each ending is equally as canon as the last, allowing you to pick how you want the Saints Row story to continue or possibly end. One of the endings has God recreate the Earth, retconning the entire Saints Row series. This ending spawned an entirely new game, Agents of Mayhem. I'll be reviewing this one soon. I have quite a bit to say about it. But other than that, I don't have much to say about Gat Outta Hell. It's a good value for the price as long as you enjoyed Saints Row 4 and you like side activities, and it's, again, a step in the right direction. I'm not going to give it a rating this time because it's just an expansion, but just know it's good.